What's up, Milwaukee fans? Product focus today is the rather versatile, kind of nifty tire inflator. This one is something that I didn't think I would want, and actually when I was reviewing and I guess I wasn't really reviewing, but when I was unboxing all the various tools, while we had purchased, basically one of every tool that Milwaukee makes, short of 3/4 inch and 1 inch impacts. And some very specialized stuff. I got one of these and I thought it would be pretty cheesy, and I just didn't think it would be something I'd be interested in. But the functionality of this for me specifically is filling up basketballs, footballs, volleyballs, that kind of stuff. But this is a great thing to have if you're taking a trip, to throw in the back of the car, and even more important is for if you're heading to the track. Because you could throw this in and not have some big giant air compressor, and you could fill up your tires when you're after you're done, after the track day, after you've aired the tires down from the air expanding inside. You could then use this to repump them, if you will, refill them, reflate them for your trip home. But this comes in two different versions. I have the kit open here, and then they sell it as a tool only. You can always tell on Milwaukee tools, this is model number 2475, and then the dash, it's either -20 or -22 or -21. The package of this comes in a -21 CP, which I'm not sure why they're calling. Normally, if it's a CP, it includes a CP battery. But the -21 version of this tool comes with an XC 4.0 battery, which I think is appropriate for this. It helps it sit a little more stable. You can use the regular, three lithium-ion battery type, like the CP 2.0s. But I think it's appropriate because of the amount of energy this thing takes. You'll notice digital display. One thing that I have noticed on this is you can set it to reach a certain PSI, but I find it doesn't do very well with that. And so what I do is I'm generally going to just push the button, turn it on, start inflating, and then I'll hit the button to turn it off. I'll hit the button to turn it off as soon as I'm done. It does make quite a bit of noise. The microphone's right here. But you can see the little kit on the back is super useful. When you're a kid, when Kate gets a flamingo, some giant flamingo, instead of sitting there blowing it up and having to take breaks, I can just put the inflator tool on the end of this, or put the needle, or it does screw right onto your normal valve stem. I guess it would be, what is your car? Your car is a Presta, the Schrader valves, Presta valves, and so this works with a Presta. I think it also includes maybe I have that wrong. Yeah, the Presta valve is the smaller, the Schrader valve is the regular. So it does include a Presta valve tool for filling up road bikes and mountain bikes and things like that as well. So this thing's super useful. Again, the gauge on it I find to not be as useful, but I'll usually use this in combination with something like a PCL gauge that we sell, like one of these things. I'll usually have like a normal tire gauge, so I use it in combination with these. But so I don't find the digital gauge to be too accurate. But the use of this is especially if you're playing on sports, it's great for filling up. Like Michelle every year will get like 2 or 3 dozen volleyballs for a volleyball team she coaches, and I'll use this to fill it up using the needle. So Milwaukee tire inflator, digital tire inflator, portable tire inflator, whatever you want to call it, super useful. It takes up a lot of space in my cabinet, but I think it deserves a spot. It's pretty inexpensive. I think it's less than $200 in a kit with a battery. So I think you're getting a decent value for what the tool does, and it's a good little multi-use thing to have. Great to throw in the car when you're taking a trip. Just peace of mind that you have something to reinflate the tires if necessary. So anyway, thanks for your support. Head to obsessedgarage.com. We have them there and available.